hello. How are you? How are you doing? What is going on? Okay. So, I am just cleaning out the box. Real quick and put some stuff away, some little bits and dots, and then we will get on to the rest of this. How are we doing today? What is going on? Ooh. Okay. Let me just get some stuff out the way here. Off to the side. Hello, Candy. Hello, Tina. Hi, Leslie. How you doing? All righty. So, here she blows. Let's get this camera straightened out. Hold on. Stay. Sit, Ubu. Okay. Here she blows. So, if you're joining me for the first time this morning, you've missed some things. Hello, Miss Linda. So, yeah, here she blows. Let's take a look at her. So we started this by building the book itself, and we covered it in fabric, book cloth. We put some corners on it. We did some book cloth on the inside. One of the very first things we did was made this little emblem right here, which we decided would go on the inside front cover. So that's where we put it. And as always, there is a little Easter egg in this particular journal. It's the spell pieces, and they're throughout, just kind of stashed in. We made some tags, one for each of the schools together. We put in some pockets and things. We did add 2 signatures to this journal, right here, 2 signatures. And then we just kind of started putting things in. We added some washi tape on some of the pages. And one of the things we did is we made these little frames for the hallway pictures. And so we have those put throughout the book as well. And as you can see, these are pretty big signatures. And then we have some postcards here that we got from a sale from Sabrina. And so we added some of the postcards in as journaling cards. Throughout. And let's see. Also, some of the playing cards. I had a couple of playing cards that I got from Sabrina. So I just put some paper on the background here that has the Ministry of Magic watermark on them. And so we tucked those in a couple of places. We're going to talk about it. And then, let's see. We decided to do the founders page. And so we cut the hat, the sorting hat, in half, and we popped it in the center here. I just still need to get my alcohol markers out and color this piece here. We did color it at the top, but I kind of spaced coloring it there. So we're going to get that colored. And then we have this, which is like an owl post letter. And so we left that so you can journal in it. There we go. And then, of course, we had to add some dragons because, there's dragons. So we put a couple of dragons in just to add a little bit to it. And we have the night bus here. And then we have this little tuck up here, this cute little tuck, and it has Velcro on it. And it flips down. There's actually two of these in here, these little hidden journaling spots. And then we created this little wallet where we put our Gringotts galleons and some of the Hogsmeade Village business cards, which we roughed up to make look like, a 12, 13-year-old might carry them. And we Velcroed that to the back. Now, let's talk about some of the special things that I've done. Good morning, Tanya. Let's talk about a couple of the special things that I've done that I didn't do on camera. The first one in here would be this one. This is the Hogwarts Letter. And so you have your Hogwarts Letter as well as your first year students list, which would have come with his letter. So you have the letter and then you have the students list, and they are in the envelope. Get those back in there. And of course, because this is something every Hogwarts student would be waiting for, it's on the very first page of their book. Another thing that I added in throughout are quotes from the movie. So here, I thought this would be appropriate. I put in Hagrid's, "You be a wizard, Harry." Excuse me. So as we went through, you can see there are quotes that have been added after the fact. And let's talk about the next page. So the next page is the Dobby page. You have to have a Dobby. So you have to have a sock. So what I did here is I created a hidden paper clip sock. So it could be used as a bookmark. You can move it throughout the book, or you can keep it on Dobby's page. You can do whatever you want with it, but it is a sock. And it is not paper. It's paper on the back, but I cut it from felt, so it feels like a real sock. So that is in there. And then over here, we have the owl exams. And I also added in the Ministry of Magic identity card, which I did not fill out. I left this blank for whoever decides to get the book. Hey, Susan, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. And we have a hidden tuck up here. I added on the tabs. I wasn't sure I wanted to use them, but then I decided it was just one that I didn't like, so I got rid of it and used the rest of them. Sometimes these things happen. All right. Let's see. Is there anything else back here we want to talk about? This is a little tuck. Think that's all of the specials from the back. So let's talk about it. So this is in here. It's obviously on an elastic so that it can be removed. And it's just tied with a simple piece of jute. So here we go. This is the one that I made to put in here, and I made this right at the beginning and didn't tell anybody what it was. But there is your Marauders map because, well, let's face it, you have to have it, right? And this comes out if you want to take it out. Otherwise, you can just tie it up and keep it in the journal. And then I added the ties to this, and I have a video on this binding system, on this tie system, but this is just some vintage hem tape. And it ties it all together. So that is our Wizard's Journal. So I don't think I've ever taken longer to make one. Now this one is not, obviously it's not completely done, because I still want to do a dangle for this, and I do have a couple of pieces for that here. I have the platform token for 9 3/4, and I have the Hogwarts medallions. I am waiting on like 2 more charms to come in. And I have the ribbons. Let me see if I can get this. There we go. That'll work. So I have the ribbons, and I'm going to figure out which ones I'm going to use, but I'm probably going to use some of these in the tassel, so it's not going to be a very tight tassel, but I do have all the schools, and so I figure, it'll be fun. So I'm going to work on the tassel. Once I finish the tassel, I'll do a video on it just so everybody can see what the tassel looks like on the journal. But unfortunately, we are waiting on things to ship, and shipments have been slow, to say the least. All right, let's take a look. Hello, Candy. How are you, honey? I'd ask you how hubby is, but I see that Popo's already done that. Sore knee and wrist, gash is starting to heal. Fantastic. Hello, Buford. Okay. So for the most part, it is done. As I said, I still have to do the tassel on this one. But other than that, I'm happy with it. They tried to tell me 2 days ago it was done, and I was like, no, it still needs something. So, I had to do it until it was done. And now I feel that it's done. So, yeah, I'm happy with it. Bye, Tina. I'll see you later, honey. So, yeah, I'm happy. That's all that matters. All right. And I'm sure that somebody else out there will be extremely happy. So, I will get the tassel on it. When I get the tassel on it, the dangle, I will do the video so that you all can see what that looks like with it finished. In the interim, this is going to go in a bag and in the box with the others. And we are going to get started on the next one. Alrighty. What's next? What is next in the world? Well, Next in the world is this brown fabric. And this. And that is the only hint. And yesterday, I believe it was Steffi who got it. We are going to be doing a book, a journal based on Where the Wild Things Are. Because I love this book. It's so cute, and the images are so great. And so we're going to be doing a journal based on this book. So, to that end, so let me tell you where this started. This started with, I got this in a bag on a scavenger. And I went, I could do that. And that was about 8 months ago. And then I said to Amy, I said, I need to find a book of Where the Wild Things Are. And she was like, okay. Well, when I need books, I sick Amy on them because Amy has the patience of a saint. And she goes through every single book on the shelf. And she found one. Matter of fact, she found two, same day. But she only found these like 2 weeks ago. She's been looking for them the whole time. So then, to make sure that I can actually use the images, I looked to see if there was, anything that I could use. And I found this. It's from Paper House. And these are stickers. And they are stickers of Where the Wild Things Are. So I can use these things because these are the images and they're for commercial use. So we can use these things. And I did do some graphic searches and I did find some. So some people have some out there. So we're going to use some of those. All righty. So now let's get this put away. Well, that's not good. Let's see if we get any room in the other one. We do for a couple of the small ones. We'll just set those on the top for now. I have a whole nother bin over here that I just started. Yes, we are on the third washi bin. We started number 3. Okay. So let's get out the job box and let's do some stuff. So I decided we could use the scraps of paper from the last journal because the color scheme is pretty close. So I saved these out because, I thought maybe we could use some of the scraps that we had. And we did have those extra tags, so I thought we'd keep those out as well. So I'm going to put all this stuff in the bag so that we have it nearby. And I'm not sure what paper pad we're going to use with this, but it's kind of, jungle-ish. And, it takes place kind of in his room. So I thought maybe I think I have some papers that are sort of jungle themed. So maybe we could use those. And maybe some wallpaper, like towards the beginning, sort of the way that this lays out, where he starts off, he's in his room and he's, I thought maybe we could do like wallpaper for the room scenes as we go through, at the beginning of the book. And then as we kind of progress, we could start adding a little bit more until the end. We're using jungle paper. So that's an idea. We'll have to look at it, So we have some tags that can go in our job box. We have stickers. We'll take a look at these and see what we've got. We have not got one to open. That's what we have. We have not wanting to open. Seriously? All right. So let's take a look. Let's see what we get. All right, so we have 2 of each. So we have this one. We have him riding on the monsters. That's cool. And then we have Roar and Wild. King of all the wild things. More monsters. And we have, there he is in his little wolf suit. That's cute. There's another one of him in his little wolf suit. And then we have this one with the goat creature riding the lion creature. And of course, the boat where he, leaves his jungle and goes to another jungle. And then we have more monsters. More monsters. Those are cute. And then more Max. I'll eat you up. More Max. It's more monster. Let the wild rumpus start and where the wild things are. So we have, quite a few. There's 2 of everything, so I'm only going to use 1 of each. So we'll put the others away. So because, you don't want to have the same image in there more than once if you could avoid it. So probably have to do these as a giveaway. Who knows? Okay. So these I'm going to get back into the package. We'll close this up and we'll put this away for now. You never know, because if I mess one of these up, we have a backup. Okay. So we'll put these in the job box here. boards over here. Okay, so there's all of our monsters and maxes. And the mess over there. We'll put this in for now. I'm not sure what we're going to do with it. And then we're going to get some washi tapes and things like that out. And bye, Leslie. So we're going to, as usual, we're going to get started on a book. And I don't know if this is going to be the outside or the inside. I don't know. Let's build a book. Let's build a book. All right. Hi, hover person. Chipboard. Okay. Old Tyvek. So, let's see. Let's do this one. Nine by 6. Hi, Francis. Let's do 9 by 6. So we're going to get the big cutter out. We're going to take this off at 9. Okay. Turn it over. Nine by 6. Nine. Which making all kinds of messes. By 6. 6. 9 by 6. Okay. And then we can cut a spine out of one of these. And I'm thinking like 1 3/4. All right. We've demolished 2 more pieces of chipboard. Totaled it. And my desk. Totaled my desk, too. All right, chipboard out of here. Okay. Let's see where we're at here. Well, that's good size. What is that, like 4 inches? Yeah, it's about 4 inches. Okay. Let's cut 4 inches off of this one. Clear this edge up first. Rotary cutters. There's one. All right, let's give this puppy 4 inches. That is no good. Okay, get rid of that. Okay, let's see. Either way. So I'm going to cut this down to 9 inches. Give or take. Take this off. Get on the line. Thank you. So, this is a big one. So I may do a 7-point binding on this one, just because it's big. I probably should have done 7 on the Potter, let's be honest, because it's heavy. But I didn't think. I didn't think. So it is what it is. All right. So we are going to get started here. Let me get out the book glue. And let me go get the brush for that. Okay. So, I forgot to shake the glue. So we're going to get started on this. And if anybody has any ideas for any other, ideas they would like to see us do as a journal, any other themes, let me know, because I can't think of all the themes. All right, glue. Spine. Now I need to leave a space. So I have a piece of the spine, and I will just put it here, right up against that one. And that gives me my space in between. And then I'll do the same thing on the other side, which gives me even space. All right. Dragons and mystical beasts. We could do that. All right. And then I'm going to put some glue on this one. This is the part where this gets really messy. Okay. That gap looked a little off. All right. And Tyvek down. Let me get this put away real quick. And to the other side. Come on. No, you want to go. There we go. All right. So now a couple of clamps so that it dries in this position. I'm going to set that off to the side. I'm going to go wash the brush out real quick. I'll be right back. I think I have in my stash from a quilt I made a while ago, I might have some jungle fabric, like green leaves and palm trees and stuff like that. So maybe I will go and look and see. And if I do, we'll use that. Bicycles. Hello, Mary. Bicycles. Okay. Let me clean the glue mess up. Okay. Glue removed. Okay, let's see. Where's my pad? Where's my pad? It's here somewhere. Here it is. Okay, let's see. We have dragons and mystical beasts. Bicycles? Well, okay. You know, we could do mystical beasts and where to find them. You know, the oh, what the hell is that book called? What is that book called? Thinking. I don't know. Hey, Gloria, what's up? Fantastic Beasts. Yes, Fantastic Beasts and where to find them. That's the one. We could do that. I do have a lot of stuff from that one as well. So if you want to know where I get the images from, they're actually from something called MuggleNet. And this is somebody who originally started like just replicating stuff from Harry Potter. And, you know, he got slapped a couple of times with some cease and desist. So now he makes things that are similar, but not exact. So they're in that theme, but they're not actual. And that's where I get a lot of my images and stuff from. So that's where, you know, I get some of my ideas and things and the images and, you know, stuff. And I do have all my images printed at a commercial printer. And if those were violations, copyright violations, they couldn't print them. So they do print them. So we have all of the Harry Potter stuff cleared out for now. We've started on the Where the Wild Things Are. Let's see if we can find some things in the ephemera boxes that might work. So we'll start with this one because this is all flowers and florals and things. And I'm just not thinking that any of this. Yeah, no, none of this. Nope. Look at the next one. Right off the bat, I see these leaves. And I think these might work. So let's get some of these out in some different sizes and colors. Hey, man. That was the perfect leaf and it jumped in there. I got you. Okay. All right. So we got some leaves. We know those will work. No. Definitely not. Okay. Alrighty. I'm going to say we're done in there. Now let's get out the big one. Okay, let's start on this side. So anything that'll work for where the wild things are. No. Uh-uh. Let's see what we got here. No. No. Uh-uh. Maybe. You ever look through your box of stuff and go, what the heck? I didn't even know I had that. Okay. I'm going to pull a couple of these because they may work. Don't know for sure, but they might, so we'll pull them, just so we know we have them. And I want to pull some of these littler ones, which always seem to fall to the bottom. What is the deal? All right, so we got some of those. And because you got to remember, this whole book is based on his imagination, so he could see a butterfly and think it's a dragon. Who knows? Okay, I'm not really seeing anything else on this side. Let's turn it over. Okay. So, oh yes, googly eyes. Got to have googly eyes, right? So let's get some googly eyes. Matter of fact, we got colored googly eyes. Let's get those out. You never know. Ooh, we have little animal print jewels. We get those out. See, I'm digging it. We're starting to find some stuff. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? This box is a mess, and I need to go through it. Oh, wait, here. We have die cuts of grass. I think we're going to use a lot of these. What do you guys think? I think we're going to use a lot of them. Let's find out how many more we have in here. We may have to cut more. We may have to cut a lot of these. Okay, so I think we're going to cut some of those because I think that's all we have at the moment. There's keys everywhere. A pot. That might work. No, this is his imagination, so. There's a couple of them in here. Probably got these in a die cut swap, to be honest. Okay, so there's a couple of those. You never know. He could imagine that the pots are, the jungle in the beginning. I like it. It works for me. Shush. So it would be like house plants that, he imagines are jungle plants. That works. Okay. So we have got a start. Let's put this over here for now. And let's put some stuff in the job box. Okay, I love googly eyes because, who doesn't like googly eyes, right? And these are cool. They're like all animal print, We got some little butterflies and we have some leaves. Very cool. And then we have some pots. I don't know that I particularly like the pattern of the paper, but we may, And we have some grass. And it just so happens I actually have the die for that sitting right up here on the shelf. So that may work. How about some washi tape? Should we put some washi tape in the book? Of course we should. Let's get some washi out. Hey now. Let's see if we have anything that'll work for where the wild things are. Well, we've got this, which is like a fur washi tape. Seriously, it's like fur. I don't really see anything else in here. Just pops out at me and goes, yes. So let's look at one of the other ones. Number 2. Okay, let's see what's in number 2. Anything in here? Well, we do have the Starry Night. That plays a role in the book. And what is that? Oh, that's not good. Okay. So I'm not really seeing anything in this one either. That one away. And let's try the big one. Come on, y'all knew the big one was coming into play. Okay. We could be in here for a while. All right. So those are all holiday. Let's see. Eyeballs? Maybe. I have to custom order some washi tape for this thing. To get exactly what I want. Cactuses, maybe? Who knows? Ooh, this may be a challenging one to do, guys. It could be. It's going to be challenging because we may not really have a lot of elements for this. I don't think Easter bunny ears are going to work here. New Year, Valentine's, none of those are going to work. Okay. Ooh, I may have to get really creative. Okay. I'm going to have to look for some washi tape that I think will work. Put this in. All right, so we do have the book started. I will get it painted once it's dried and see if I can find that other fabric. All right, if you missed it, I'm going to show this one last time. This is the Hogwarts Journal. So we have a nice tie closure here. This is the quick way, and here we go. So we have a really nice tie closure on it. We have the emblem in the front. We have our Harry Potter letter and first year requirements going through. We did add some postcards. The postcards I got from Sabrina. I added some tabs. And here's one of our, I made a black sock paper clip for Dobby. And it's made from felt, so it feels like a sock. And it's a hidden paper clip. So, and it sits nice and flush because I used an owl clip. I've included the Ministry of Magic ID card, which is blank. You know, so somebody can put their information on that if they want to. And I've also added in quotes from the movies. So we have all of those throughout there. And I took the cards. I had some playing cards that I also got from Sabrina. And I used the watermarked, I printed the watermarked Ministry of Magic paper and, on some parchment. And I just put it on the back to use them as journaling cards. Then we have like, you know, little tuck spots. And yeah, we're breezing by it. Then, of course, we have, where'd it go? Right here. We have our little hidden journaling spots that I put Velcro on so that you can journal in there and then close it up. And they're little tuck spots so you don't lose the pocket. Then we have the wallet that we had, that we made, that we went in the back here for our galleons. And then in the center, let me open this. So in the center, I made this. And it is an expandable full Marauders map. So, and this comes out. So this is removable. It's only put in here like Traveler's Notebook. So, and it's all tied in with jute. So I'm gonna have to get some more jute because I've untied it so many times. But I'll fix that. And then I put this really nice little closure on here. There we go. Which is inset and just adds to the cover. I have not completed the tassel, but I will, okay? So that's it. So if you missed the walkthrough, that is kind of the quick rundown of it. What about the Harry Potter monster book? We could do that. I can also do, you know, house-specific ones too. So, that's going to be it for me today, guys. Because it's kind of the end of the Potter book. And, you know, we're just getting started on the next one. And the next one is going to be Where the Wild Things Are, in the style of Where the Wild Things Are. And so I have, you know, I've got to get images and order stuff and do all of that happy hoo-ha. And we'll get started on it. So today is Thursday. So I will be back tomorrow at 10 Pacific Standard Time. It's 11, 12, and 1 across the country. And we'll get started getting this one covered and starting to kind of lay it out and figure it out and get a couple of signatures in there and get started on that. Okay. So let me see. What have we got? I think that's it. All right. So I go live 4 days a week. I go live on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday at 10 Pacific Standard Time. That's 11, 12, 1 across the country. Middle of the night in Europe. I post videos on Mondays and Wednesdays. Mondays are usually a tutorial of some kind, and Wednesdays are usually like a quick project or some kind of a product review or something. I'm not paid for any product reviews. They're just things that I see that I go, oh, that's cool. Let me try it. And I bring it home and I try it. But that's kind of, that's the end of that. So if you're new here and you have not done so already, go ahead and hit that red button for me and subscribe. Like me, ring my bell, share me with all your friends. Then your friends can be my friends. And my friends can be your friends. And our friends can get to be friends. And before you know it, we have a giant crafting community. Until I see you again, stay safe, guys. Bye-bye.